Hoping you guys can see me within my dungeon, within my lair, here in my mobile studio in my truck, as I am taking a break. Now, I was shooting another video, and I still got the footage of it, but it's going to be put on hold until I can get home maybe next week and continue on with the video. So in the meantime, instead of slapping the headset on and continuing making video game videos, because I really don't like doing that, I figured why not talk about something that we all need as people that travel all the time. It is hard to get internet. Hold on a second here. If I log into some internet here, actually. I wanted to talk about the issues going on with internet as it pertains to travelers lately. Things have gotten a little bit crazy, especially with Starlink, which I do have Starlink, but it is Starlink RV, and I have it paused at the moment. And I'm assuming you guys know why I paused it. And if you don't, I'm going to tell you it's because the price has jumped up. It seems like every couple of months, Elon Musk is deciding to just keep cranking up the money. I don't know if he's trying to pay for Twitter, what he's trying to do, but he is gouging us insane. What started out as $99 went to $110, $135, and now as of this coming month, this will be $150 a month for internet. And it's not as fast as it used to be. Starlink used to be really fast. I was getting like 300 down, like 40 up. It was incredible speeds. But slowly they've been jacking the prices up and giving us slower speeds. And I'm not too happy. I was extremely happy when I first got Starlink, but not anymore. I'm not happy anymore with it. I'm going to keep it as a backup, because sometimes as nomads, we usually are in places that don't have cell phone service, places that don't have internet. And that's when this is going to come in handy. And if I'm doing a live stream and I know I could generate a little bit of revenue from my live stream to help pay $150 to do that live stream, I will take this off pause and use it. But at the moment, it's going to stay paused. Now, for those of you that do have Starlink and that are pausing the service periodically, remember, sometimes it's good to hook it up. You should plug it in, let the system calibrate and connect to the satellites, because even with it paused, it needs those updates. And as long as it's connected, the system's going to keep updating. And Starlink loves to push updates to their systems. So if you leave it paused for way too long and you've missed like 50 updates, it could brick the system, from my understanding. It may not, but the unit is expensive. It was like $5.99 back when I got it, and I think it's the same price nowadays. You don't want to break a $599 unit. So keep it connected periodically, even if you do take it down, and don't put it back up on your RV or your truck or your car or your home, whatever. Every once in a while, put it back up, set it back up real fast. Just let it sit for 24 hours, get all the updates, and then turn it off. You don't, or just leave it up if you're stationary at home. But if you're an RV or a trucker or something like that, and you take it down, just remember, maybe once a week, set it back up. If there's any background paper noise, my cat found a paper bag. Cheapest toys you could buy a cat is a paper bag. Anyway, so what today's video is going to be about, I have out here on the road 3 different, well actually 4 if you count your cell phone Wi-Fi hotspot. I actually have 4 ways to connect to the internet. I'm going to start off from the most expensive, which is Starlink, and then go down to the least expensive, which I'll tell you what that is here in a second. So right now, if you are a traveler, Starlink is the most expensive. I can tell you that. With ease, it's the most expensive. That cat loves paper bags. And most expensive does not always mean better. I have other forms of internet that I can, other products that can suck in way faster data, unlimited, and a heck of a lot cheaper. And I'm going to tell you what those are. Now, they don't work everywhere, from what I understand, but from everywhere I've gone as a truck driver, all these other things I'm getting ready to tell you about have been working perfect. I need to probably throw that paper bag away. Do I need to throw your paper bag away? Huh? Can I? She's got one of my hippie hairs hanging from her lip. All right, let's get this going. Let's keep this video short and sweet. Starlink, most expensive, and actually the speeds aren't what they used to be. It's not worth the price right now. Maybe in a year, maybe in 2 years, as the satellites get shot up in the air more and more and the laser communication between the satellites happen, maybe they'll lower the price, but we all know how that works. They always charge more for something and then give you less. And it just seems to be happening more and more frequent. So why not get locked into something a little bit better? Now, this isn't a sales thing because I have all these things, but this T-Mobile home unit right here, $50 a month. That's with taxes, with everything. This is your T-Mobile home. I know Verizon has one also, Verizon home service. I wanted to test this out. I got it last week. One of my friends, Jen Vargas from Central Florida Top 5 in Orlando, had it become available in the Orlando area. So I said, Jen, please, I want to test this product, but in my area, it's not available. So she went ahead and got it for me. It came in one day, and I activated it. All you do is just download a phone application, blah, blah, blah. You're done in 3 minutes. I'm getting speeds right now. Actually, I am connected. Let me go ahead and I'm not going to show you the speeds because I got the computer facing me, but I'll just read them out to you as it goes. Now, I am in the middle of nowhere, Florida. I am in the swamp country. Speed test. There we go. I'm going to do Ookla. So right now, right now I was in the swamp area. I'm not, but I was getting good speeds in the swamp. Now I'm actually in Bartow, Florida, which is not a major city or nothing like that. It's still a country-sized city. But let's see what the speeds are here real fast. So I'll tell you what the ping is and what the downloads are and what the uploads are as they go. So I'm hitting click. With T-Mobile Home, I got a 22 ping. It's climbing. I have gotten 600 with this, 600 download. But not here. Right now, I'm hovering between 129, 133, 134, 130. Came out to 129 average. My upload speeds, which is usually pretty slow, is at 49, 49, 48, 49, 48, 40. I've had it actually up to 100, over 100. Okay, so my ping was 22. Get out of here, Windows thing. I'm trying to read this. Ping was 22. Download speeds here in Bartow at 11 p.m. It's 11 p.m. tonight. 129.36. My upload speed is 50.01. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, like I said, I've had this up to 600 and a couple hundred upload, which is insane. I've never seen speeds like that before other than almost fiber. So the T-Mobile home, and it has worked from Florida, from Orlando to Wildwood. I just got back from New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina. I just did that corridor on I-95. Worked flawless. I keep it on while I travel because it is unlimited. And I just let it go, and it works while driving down the road. I can keep my GPS going, my iPad going to listen to music and everything else. And another thing that I love about this, you can have a lot of devices. I don't know exactly how many devices you can connect to it. I'm considering it's probably under 100 devices, but it's probably more than one because I know it's more than one. What I love about it is I video game a lot. I like to play virtual reality without wires. Now, with the last thing I'm going to tell you, I have to have a wire connected because your virtual reality headset has to be connected to the same network that your computer's connected to. And if you can't connect to the same network, the only other option you have is to hardwire into your computer with the USB Type-C, into your headset with the USB Type-C. So that's your only other option. I don't want to walk around play games with a wire hanging from me. I like to be able to move and fight and shoot guns and all the other stuff that you could do in VR. The Oculus, or not the Oculus, but the T-Mobile and also the Starlink, I can do that with that. It's fine. But this is $150, this is $50. And that's the total price a month, $50. I think it's $49.95. That's with taxes and everything. And I believe the price is guaranteed to stay that way for like 5 years. Don't quote me on that, but it's supposed to stay that way. Incredible service. It's been working great everywhere I've been so far. I mean, it may not work in the middle of the Arizona desert, and you may be stuck spending $150 a month for Starlink. And if so, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. But both these are great. But if you want to save a little bit of cash, T-Mobile Home. For the last thing I want to talk about is this. It's a phone. Now, this is a Verizon phone, or it's on a Verizon service. It is actually a ZTE phone. It's the cheapest phone I could find. I think I bought, when the time I bought this thing, it was $35. I've had it for like 2 years. I never made a phone call with it. I don't do any, the only thing I do with this is create a Wi-Fi hotspot, an unlimited Wi-Fi hotspot. Problem with this is, the company is owned by Verizon, and it is called Visible. And it's a great product. Their service is amazing. They're nationwide. They work flawless. I'm sure the phone quality is great on it. If you have any phone, I think you could bring your own phones. If you got an Android device or an Apple device, you can bring your phone over and connect. I pay $25 a month for unlimited everything. Unlimited hotspot, unlimited data, unlimited phones, whatever. But the only thing I was interested in was a Wi-Fi hotspot. The problem with Visible is, if I connect you're only allowed one device connected to it. So if I turn on this Wi-Fi hotspot, I can use my computer. If I want to use my Oculus, I have to disconnect the computer from the Wi-Fi hotspot and connect my Oculus. So I can only play games that are built in online. So you're only allowed one device connected. If I want to use my GPS on my iPad, I can connect this to the GPS, to my iPad, run the GPS. Nothing else will work. So that's bad. I mean, I dealt with it for a long time, and it works flawless, and it's great for what it does. I pay $25 a month. They just jumped up the prices to Visible, I believe, to $35 or something, or $40 or something. But I'm grandfathered in, so I'm still paying $25 a month. They have a party plan where you get 2 more people, so there's 3 people in a party. Me, Steph, stuck in a truck, and there's a group on Facebook that are all Visible users. You just join one of those groups, they join your party. So instead of paying $35, it knocks it down $5 for every person, comes down to $25. And if you get somebody to sign up for Visible, it's another $5 off. I've actually had like a $5 bill one month for unlimited. Another bad thing about this one is the speeds are capped at 5 up and 5 down, which is fine. You could watch YouTube, watch Netflix and everything on those speeds. They're fine. But you're not going to run a 4K TV on a Visible hotspot on your phone. But this is the cheapest way to go that I've found, and it works great. I've never been without Wi-Fi with this device. It is unlimited. You can go online to visible.com. Sign up, they'll send you a SIM card, you can plop it in your phone, or you can go to the Visible store, buy whatever phone you want, whether it's a Samsung, an Apple, or a cheap ZTE, which these phones are really nice. Surprising how cheap they are, and the build quality is pretty good on them. So ZTE, great product. Visible, you have a great product too. I just wish I could connect more than one device via Wi-Fi. So that's about it. Out here testing out hotspots as I drive across the country. Another bad thing about Starlink is I drive down the road and I drive a tractor trailer. I have to take the satellite down every time I move. I don't leave it up because if my trailer kinks, because I have it set on a flagpole, and if I'm driving down the road and I make a turn and the trailer kinks, it could mess up my satellite dish. I don't want that to happen. So I take it down. So there's like a 2-minute setup. I have to run a wire out the window, put the satellite on the flagpole, raise the flagpole up, come in, plug this unit in. It takes about 3 minutes. Whereas the T-Mobile home, it's always on. It has never shut off. It just stays on. Constant Wi-Fi, numerous devices can connect to it, and pretty good speed. I'm sorry, my battery died in the camera. So, yeah, I had to charge the camera, and I forget what I was saying in the last segment. Starlink, though, last in line. It should just be a backup. T-Mobile, great service. Test it out. If you're going out this summer, grab the T-Mobile if you can. Or if you have a friend where it's available, their location, grab it, have it sent there, pick it up, and use it. It works great. I know a few people that have it. I have it. Steph Stuck in a Truck has it. And a couple of her friends in the Thousand Trail system carry it with them. So it works great. Last but not least, backup. You can't afford $50 a month. You can't afford $150 a month. Check out Visible. If you only need one device connected and you need that unlimited, it's not a bad way to go. 25 bucks a month. Anyway, you know what made me think of this video? As I was thinking, is Starlink dead? Is it killing itself? By, who knows, in next month it could go from $150 to $160. Maybe in 2 months it goes up to $200 a month. Is Elon trying to kill off Starlink? Because I think the whole thing was meant to be affordable broadband speed type internet for the masses, and in places that don't have it, like the middle of Africa or the Antarctica, or, you know, places that can't get internet. Sometimes we're places where people that can't afford that type of speeds is supposed to be affordable, and it has gone from semi-affordable to out of a lot of people's price range. They may be pricing themselves out, so I don't know. But it seems like the cell phone carriers like Verizon and T-Mobile, they're picking up the slack, and which I'm not happy about. I want that. I want that space. I want it. I want those lasers up there beaming down to me. But I just can't justify the cost when there's better things, you know. That's terrestrial up there, I guess. Would that be terrestrial? Because it's out of our atmosphere, the satellites. And then, or that's extraterrestrial. We're terrestrial. The cell phone carriers. I don't know what it is. But it's crazy that the speeds on these units are so fast. And I could download games, download videos, upload YouTube videos in matters in seconds. And just like this one I'm getting ready to upload now. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope this helped a little bit for the travelers that are getting ready to get out this summer. You have numerous internet options ranging from $25 up to $150. There may be even more expensive than Starlink out there. I don't know. But that's just the stuff I have. And worst case scenario, I could always break out one of my cell phones, kick on Wi-Fi hotspot. Though the hotspots on your mobile devices usually is not unlimited. It's usually capped at 15 gigs or something. So, but in case of emergency, that's good. All right, I'm out of here. I'm back to playing some video games, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, peace out, everybody.